Oh, today is June 20th, 2026. When I pressed the button, it didn't initially start recording. It delayed like a couple seconds, so that was weird. But today I was not very productive, but I did a lot, if that makes sense. So me and my mom we went to the big city. Big city. First off, those crazy drivers were crazy today. But we went to the big city because they have a Barnes and Noble. We do not have a Barnes and Noble, so I did get a couple books. I know. I need to wait until I finish more books. However, I'm not taken up. Like, if I'm given the offer of like, hey, you want to go to Barnes & Noble this weekend? Absolutely I do, okay? I love supporting indie bookstores. I do it as much as I can. Indie bookstores do not always have the books, and I'm far too scared to make a request. So I refuse to do that. But that means that when I went to Barnes & Noble, I got a couple books that I've been kind of wanting. So I'm not gonna say what they are yet because I'm not reading them yet. Alright, no, the book I'm reading, you can't see because it's in a book cover. Because I finally got a book cover. Because I'm tired of my books getting banged up every single time that they are in my bag. So, but this is To All the Boys I've Loved Before. Hold on. Yeah, to All the Boys I've Loved Before, actually. So, I'm only about 20 pages in. I definitely need to read more today. I'm going to hit the 100 pages because I'm still on that streak, by the way. Still at a 100-page streak. So, but today was pretty fun. I got to hang out with my mom, which is always fun. I like hanging out with my mom because we get along a little bit better than me and my dad because my dad, he's not the best at knowing how to communicate with people. So that's not like a problem typically, but recently it has become a much larger problem. But yeah, it's been a pretty calm day. It's been pretty nice. We did get a couple of the strawberry shortcake LOL dolls. And I want to call him Huckleberry Finn. That's so not right. But he was my crush when I was a kid. Him and I think Peppermint Patty. I don't remember what she's from. I don't know. Those were the two that I'm like, as a kid, like I wanted to be them. Right? I don't know what the difference between a crush and wanting to be them is, and especially because I was like 8. I definitely didn't know then. I still don't know now. So, but yeah. I don't know much about Peppermint Patty, actually. I just remember seeing them and just being like, oh, I love them. That's my favorite. So, I got him. He's got a little dog. So, I'm pretty happy with that. I got some others because I've always wanted LOL dolls. Like, ever since I was a little kid. And obviously, I have money. Right? I worked at a Hobby Lobby for 7 months. I have money. I can spend it on basically whatever I want. So, I got some LOL dolls. So, that made me very happy. I got to open them in the car. So, it made me really happy. I've never had any before. So, they're cute. I love them. I can't stop smiling at them. So, but yeah, today was a pretty good day, I would say. I really enjoyed it. I had a really good time. Yeah, there's not much else to talk about. I can't talk about some things that we did just because they're like regional things, and I don't really feel like doxing myself today. For some odd, peculiar reason, you know. But yeah, it was a pretty calm day. It was pretty quiet. I didn't really do a whole lot. Yeah, I mean, I put my books into my system, so they're there. But I have at least 3 books that I have to read before Saturday. One of them's this, so I'm gonna have to return this and 3 other library books, probably on Monday. And then I'll be picking up the games revealed. I don't know. I don't remember. I remember what it looks like. Okay, the games revealed, maybe? I don't know, man. I'm so tired. I don't know anything. Okay, I've been awake for 14 and a half hours. That's more than normal. Right? There's not normally that much light out when I'm awake for 14 and a half hours. So, sorry for being a little tired today. But yeah, it's been a pretty nice day. My books are in the system. I'm figuring once I get done with like this current stretch of library books, I'm going to be reading a lot of my own books, and obviously I've got a pile, like 4 more books after, and then after that finishes, I think I'm gonna start doing like random books. I think I might start doing random books. I think it'll be very, very fun. So, I'm excited. I'm very, very excited. I've got a lot of books that I want to read. And yeah. So, I'm very excited. I might go play with some LOL dolls because I having a great time. But first, I'm gonna read 100 pages, and then after that, who knows? So, that's pretty much it. I'm gonna go do that. You can go back to doing whatever you're gonna go do, and that's pretty much it. So, goodbye.